Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean with Manful Yoga, and today we are going to talk about self-massage for your chest. So, this is also called SMR, self-myofascial release. Now, you don't need a tool to do this, even though I do recommend using a mobility of some sort, like the knot out. But you can also do this with your hand, and there's also some things that you'd want to do with your hand here that you can't do with the knot out. So, your pecs, your chest muscles extend from here, right in your sternum, all the way over to here, to your shoulder nub over here, okay? That also includes from down here and all the way up to your shoulder, to your neck. So even right under your collarbone, right up here, is part of your pecs. When your pecs are tight, and this can happen for a number of reasons. Personally, I did way too much bench press when I was in college and when I was in high school. So I have very tight chest muscles, pecs from that. For you, it might be because you spend a lot of time slouching, right? You spend a lot of time doing this over a computer, something like this. And that causes tightness in the pecs. So we want to do, now apart from the exercises that will actually open up your chest and strengthen your back, which is what you need to do, there's a few things that you can do before you do the exercises and the movements to help loosen up the muscle in this area. So stretching is a great way to do this. So one of my favorite chest stretches is just interlacing the fingers behind the back and pulling your chest up and through your arms like this, okay? But something to make it even more effective is that massage that you can do before you start. So with just your hand, you're going to start right at the sternum and start kind of moving your chest away from your sternum. So just moving away like this, okay? And it might feel like you're not doing anything. Just move it over, pull it, hold it. But from there, you're going to start moving in these circular motions. Okay, so basically, again, just massaging your chest like this, okay? You can kind of press in with your fingertips. I wouldn't recommend pressing in with your nails. That doesn't feel great. But press in with your fingertips and really push as hard as you can, okay? So try to get deep in. And you'll start to feel where the muscle is not fluid. You'll start to feel where it's sensitive to the touch. And that's where you really want to target. That's the part of your muscle that is not fluid, that is not being used, that's tight. So loosening up all of this, okay? So again, starting from your sternum, making your way over to the outside of the pec, okay? Over here, even under the side, okay? Over here, like this, okay? And then even up near the collarbone, so pressing right up under the collarbone, moving your fingers back and forth in that circular motion, again, to help break up that fascia, to help break up that muscle tissue in your chest. Now, the next thing to do, and I'm going to switch sides here. So the next thing to do, this is more aggressive. So for this, you want to grab on to a part of your muscle that feels tight. Just grab on, push, all right, really clamp onto a section of your muscle, and then you can do a couple things here. You can manipulate here, just move it a little bit back and forth, and it'll feel like you're kind of squeezing clay or squeezing something. And this is going to help with breaking up some of the fascia, some of that muscle tissue, making this muscle ready to get stretched, ready to exercise. This is a little thing you can do, just moving back and forth. You can also grab on and then move your arm like this. So you can start with just little subtle movements to stretch your chest. And your chest stretches when you move out like this, okay? When you're extending from here to here. So for that, doing something like this is going to help, okay? And then another thing you can do, grabbing maybe a little bit higher. Your chest goes your pecs go all the way up, again, to the shoulder nub. So you can grab way up here, okay? And you can start to move. And it doesn't have to be that much at first. You could just move like this. You could move in circles, okay? You can move just directly out, all right? And so after that, after you've gotten your chest a little bit more mobile, once you've gotten the muscles a little more fluid, then you can go into your chest exercises. You can go into your stretches like this. You can go into push-ups. You can go into your handstands, to your cropos. You can go into a full workout, whatever you want to do. But that little exercise, that self-massage before you start, is going to help a lot with making your chest more flexible, expanding the range of motion. It will help prevent this from happening. Let this happen a little bit more, right? Get nice and big in your chest, stand up tall, better posture, look more confident, look better, and then also help you get stronger in your chest. So I'm going to make a few more of these videos about self-massage, SMR, self-myofascial release. Again, this is just one of the things you can do, but you can do it with your hand, which is nice. I've also got some other videos that are a little bit more intense, and those use a mobility tool called the Nada, and that's my favorite mobility tool. I use it every day. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, to Manful Yoga, for health and fitness tips. I talk about nutrition, I talk about yoga, I talk about other forms of fitness. Lots of stuff on this channel. And make sure you like me on Facebook, Manful Yoga, facebook.com/Manful Yoga. I'm also on Instagram. I talk about the daily health activities that I do, my meals, my workouts, etc. And then I'm also on Periscope. Don't know if I'll still be using it, but I downloaded the app. I'm going to start using it. And make sure you go to manfulyoga.com and go to Getting Started. manfulyoga.com/getting-started. And that's how you can get started with Manful Yoga. Learn about my 10-day introductory program, get my Road to Yoga Ripped ebook, The Heart and Soul of Manful Yoga, learn about what it takes to get yoga ripped and what yoga ripped actually means. And then you'll also learn about my 7 basic introductory poses, and from there you can check out my Yoga Basics for Men Starters package. So that's a lot of info for you. Start off with subscribing, Facebook, and the website. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.